Can I study further or should I go for a job immediately? See, this is what the question of many people, like who are passing out of college or people who are already in a corporate job. They always have this doubt. Can I go for a PhD? Can I go for a professional degree? Or should I continue working in the company that I'm currently in? So what should I do now? So this is the confusion which happens generally either at the time of your uh, completion of your college studies or later sometime in the middle as a mid-career professional. You thought that you need to pick up some skills and your skills demands in such a way that you have to do some sort of coursework or you have to do some take up some degree and do a parallel uh, coursework along with your profession. So what does astrology say about it? This is a very simple technique which you can see for yourself. So the karaka for studies in astrology is knowledge is Mercury. Planet Mercury is the most important planet because it's the planet of intelligence, calculation, whatnot. So everything, anything that is related to knowledge. So I think you will be able to see a screen. So in this example chart, uh, let me share it. So in this example chart, this is a Kanya Lagna. So this is called Virgo sign. So it could be any Lagna in your chart. You take your birth chart, see where the Mercury is posited. So Mercury is sitting in the third house. Mercury can be sitting in any house, doesn't matter. So see that Mercury as some sort of benefic planet approaching it or benefic planet seeing it. So we call it aspects in astrology. So here if you see, Jupiter is the most benefic planet. Jupiter is also known as Guru. Jupiter, Venus, Moon. So these are like benefic planets. So if you want to see Mercury, see any benefic planet is aspecting Mercury. If you see in this chart, Jupiter is aspecting the Mercury, which is already there, the third house from Lagna. So third house is very important from Lagna. And also you should see from Moon also. So there is some aspect, good aspect on Mercury, which means you are a knowledgeable person. You can study. Definitely you will be able to do at least a bachelor's degree. This is number 1 point. So Mercury is good. And the sign which is responsible for education. So among these 12 houses, this is the sign which is very responsible. This house is called Virgo or Kanya Rashi. So if you see here, Virgo or Kanya Rashi should not have any malefic planet sitting there or aspecting it, like Saturn, Mars. Okay, so when there are malefic planets sitting in Virgo or aspecting the Virgo, what happens is your your probability of doing an higher education like a PhD, it reduces. So in this chart, if you see, there is no aspect of Saturn. Saturn does not see this ascendant Lagna, Virgo sign. And Mars is in the second house. Even that is not connected to the Virgo ascendant. So the ascendant itself is Virgo sign is very good. And Mercury is being aspected by Jupiter. So the chart that I'm showing now is a chart of a chartered accountant. See, chartered accountant is also considered something like a very higher education, right? Because you need to do it for 4 years. And clearing chartered accountancy is not the easiest thing to do. So this person has done it. He's working as an auditor in a very reputed firm. So he's a very knowledgeable person. So for a knowledgeable person, Mercury has to be strong. And the sign which is indicating the higher education is Virgo. So that is also should not be under the influence of any malefics. So Saturn, Mars, none of the signs are connected to Virgo. Virgo sign is a very special sign because Virgo sign is a house of mathematics, finance, research. Like for chartered accountants, you should do a lot of calculations. So that shows the significance of Virgo sign here. And it also indicates the house of finance and research. So any higher research. So Virgo sign has to be good. Okay. If you are looking for some profession in administration, so then your sign of Leo has to be very perfect because the Leo sign should have benefic aspects like Jupiter, Venus, Moon. And there should be some good planets like Sun. Sun is a Karaka for administration. Sun also should be in a good position, which means you could be in a good administrative position. So this is a sign of administration. Like that, if you see, there is a sign for everything and also a planet. So for you to do an higher education in general, the higher education can be any field. For you to do a postgraduate degree, for you to do a PhD, for you to do a PhD degree, it is very important that the sign of Virgo should not be afflicted by Sun or Saturn, for Saturn or Mars. And also your Mercury is the Karaka for your knowledge or higher education. That should also not be afflicted by combining with Saturn or Mars. Here, Mercury is combined with Ketu. Ketu is not a malefic planet like Rahu. So Mercury can combine with Ketu, and Mercury can be with Sun also, because Sun is a very friendly planet to Mercury. So here no issues, because all these issues are being solved by the aspect of Jupiter's fifth aspect on Mercury sign. So thank you. If you are new to this channel and if you are very interested in astrology, kindly please do subscribe to this channel, because there are a lot more content that are going to come here. So see you. Bye.